Hey everyone, Jim T. Graham and Jason Cole. What's happening, Jason Cole?
What's going on, everybody?
Check, check, check. I'm assuming everything's great and awesome out there. We are at the RCGroups airfield, which has been up all week, and people have been flying. Yesterday at 4, Jason, you were there. We had people all over the dang place.
That was pretty fun, man.
So these new airplanes that I downloaded, thanks to Doc Austin and Extreme Flight, they fly so dang good they make you want to spend a couple of grand to get real ones, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, the Extreme Flight Edge that I'm flying right now flies so darn good. It's like, yeah, I could get used to this if I had one.
Okay, so yesterday I learned how to make a follow cam. I learned by accident, though. Oh, you're chomping at my airplane, I see. There we go. Okay, so there's Flyboon. Now, while we're here and everybody's sighted on, I'm going to go to YouTube. How in the flying heck am I going to do this? You can't look at YouTube, can you, Jason?
I'm on YouTube on my computer, on my laptop here, looking at the live chat.
You are?
Well, while I'm flying. Yeah, I do have access to live chat.
I would like to bring in at least one other person from the live chat video cam like we're doing right now, if it's possible, so that we can fly with you. We'll do a little chase cam here.
Yeah, so this Edge is amazing, but there is some things that the simulator does that real life you can't do. Like, I can do flat spins on the ground, like an inch off the ground, and it's perfect symmetry. It looks amazing, but if you can do this in real life, it'd be nuts. But I don't think physics works like this. It's almost like those planes on a string that you hang in your ceiling in the living room and it flies around.
They walk around and go look at Jason over here.
Yeah, see if you can come look at this.
Ow! Ow!
No. If I flip around and do it inverted.
All right, Jason, here's the challenge. Oh, you're doing inverted, yeah.
Yeah, what's the challenge?
All right, take it over here into the barn. I tried to do this yesterday and could not.
Okay, I'm in like third person view, like a normal RC pilot.
Well, you should hit tap C once or twice.
C?
Yeah.
Okay. Now what do you want me to do?
You should get behind your airplane after you tap. Yeah. Now fly into this barn and hover in that big 35%er in the barn. Also,
oh, I'm gonna crash.
Bonk.
Okay, so you have to go into it in a Harrier.
Hey, James Dean RC, what's happening, man?
All right, I am working my way into the barn.
I'm working my way back to
We are in the barn. Dude, this thing is awesome. Smoke out the barn. Could you imagine doing this in real life?
My particles are off. I can turn them on.
It's fine. They're on a nice streak. That's all that matters. Oh, I'm hitting the sides.
Jason, do you remember that time you and I hovered that airplane through the trailer?
Yeah, the Hellraiser
Didn't somebody get cut that day? Did you get cut?
I did not get cut.
Somebody was bleeding that day, as I recall.
Weird. I don't remember that. It's probably just survivalism. Forget the bad moments. Oh, I blew a wing off. Aerodynamic structural forces.
Well,
doggone it.
Let's do some one-wing flying.
We can do some one-wing flying. Running into the giant billboard. Oh, I missed. Come here. Knock my wing off. All right, I'm off. I'm one-winging it.
Okay, hold on. Let me get on you. How do I get on you?
I don't know.
Oh, shoot. Did I do that?
Ah! Okay, safe. I'm coming over the runway. Hey, we have somebody in here with us.
There you go.
It actually is pretty challenging to fly one wing.
I'm just gonna keep pushing buttons till I figure out how to follow Jason. Did it a minute ago. Yeah, the one thing you learn about flying one wing is you want that wing pointed up.
Yeah, I would have thought the opposite. I would have thought it would have been on the bottom, but nope. Not in this game.
Okay, so we've seen this. Now what I want to see, I'll back off the runway. I want you to land it perfectly. I want you to come in and flip it right at the right moment.
That's going to be really tough. I only have, half a landing gear, though.
Yeah.
It took out my landing gear with the wing. All right, I'm coming in. All right, I see the billboard. All right. I'm going to be coming in from right to left. Landing! Potentially. All right, I'm lined up. Here we go. And...
yeah, well, good enough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move into a quad so I can do some chase cam stuff.
Okay, we got some guys on. What's up, everybody? Hello from Washington State, Sam. Sam's been flying in the map here.
What is a good chase quad?
Third person view, pilot view, walking around. Can that be done in RF8? Looks like Jim was doing it. As long as it's a 3D field, definitely not the photorealistic fields. You hit T to change target plane, then C to change view.
Okay, so T. Yeah, there you go. And then you can zoom in with your scroll wheel too.
All right, how do I get back there? There we go. Yeah, cool.
Very smooth, James Dean. All right, now flip that thing and go the opposite. Yeah. Nice.
Oh, there's the ground.
All right, let's see about my quad here.
Can you find a quad? We got to work on these engine quad noises in real flight. Anybody else agree with me on that one?
All right, now all of a sudden I'm one of the guys at flight test. Oh, lordy.
What do you mean? Are you crashing?
No, I'm chase camming you in a
quad. All right, I'll fly smooth and slow. See if you can get on me. Ah, dang, I hate, man, my screen is so giant, but the text is so small that I can't read the person that just, when you hear that doo-doo, somebody just posted a chat message in-game, but I can't read it from here.
This does not fly like some of my other quads.
What's up, Wick? Welcome. Yeah, at first when I flew this extreme flight plane, I didn't really like it. I was like, man, this is not very extreme. And then I realized that the dual rate switch was enabled and it was in low rate.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, high rate's much better.
You know what I don't like? I don't like flaps on a knob.
Yeah, that's weird. You should be able to fix that.
Yeah. Gotta get out of that little quad.
You know what? Something I did today, Jim T? Nothing to do with real flight, but with real planes. Boom, boom. So Scott and I last weekend went out and did some F5J competition practice.
Wait, who?
Scott Shaw.
Oh, Scott. Yeah, I thought you said Scout.
Scout, yeah. So we went out to his field and did some F5J practicing, 10-minute rounds with low launches and stuff. Actually had I got into a position to where my antennas were blocked by the fuselage, so I can fix that a little bit. So my plane went into signal loss mode, which it was set to just hold the last position. And so it just kind of flew by itself for like, I mean, we're talking like maybe a half a second. It's still enough to give you that sinking feeling, like, oh crap,
You don't have it, right?
Yeah. And then it came right back, not a big deal. But then I realized at that point that I did not have my proper fail-safe enabled and set up. So I went and pulled it out this morning and stuck it in my living room and programmed the fail-safe to go a little bit down elevator and full flaps with neutral ailerons, motor off in case it was actually on. And so that way it would just get ridiculously slow and then come down at a really shallow slight angle, but just if it hit the ground or anything with that kind of flight path, that it wouldn't damage the, hardly damage the plane, if anything, and definitely not damage any property. So I realized I haven't had this failsafe set properly on any of my sailplanes.
Oh man.
So I did a couple of my DLGs and then my big F5J plane today. So if you haven't done your failsafe settings to save your plane in case the battery dies or your radio, something happens to it, take this time while you're home and do some of that work. I was like, this is worth the 5 minutes that it took. That the potential savings down the road is well worth it. Should have been done at the start too, so that's just my bad.
Hey, we can't see your airplane, so it'd be cooler if you flew an airplane we could see.
Be cooler if you did.
I don't
know if you can hear me.
I tried to get the chase airplane.
Hey, so I just blew my vertical stabilizer from aerodynamic loadings in the simulation, and the rudder stick does nothing as it would in real life, so that's pretty cool. I have no rudder until I hit the little red reset button, which would be amazing if we had that in real life, right?
That's the next big product.
I guess if you're Tyler Perry, you kind of have that, because you just hit the button and your RC guy just comes out and resets a new airplane on the runway for you.
All right.
Woo!
I'm going to go look at YouTube for a second.
Those are my
Beverly
movies.
Hills Cop.
That's Eddie Murphy.
Away. What are you talking about?
Oh, Shelby's on there trash talking me.
Fly with the RCG.
That's Eddie Murphy.
Away. What are you talking about?
Oh, Shelby's on there. Shelby, I just wanted you to win, so I stopped racing.
Shelby, you going to get on the server or what, man?
Just kidding. I would love to still do wing racing, but it's just time, effort, and energy. You can only do so many things, right? And sailplanes are kind of my big first true love, so that's what I've been really focusing on. But I do miss hanging out with all you guys at the FPV events for sure. Hopefully we can get back at that in the near future.
Oh, there we go. James Dean's doing the extreme flight hover.
Where's that at?
He's over by the billboard.
Oh, billboard. I shall join.
That's weird, James Dean.
Ooh. Okay, that's not a thing. Okay. We are hoovering by the billboard.
Did you know Bob Hoover, well-known full-scale pilot who died a few years ago?
Yeah?
You and I ate lunch next to him when we were at Oshkosh.
Oshkosh, yeah, we did.
Did you know the story about he was in a concentration camp, or he was prisoner of war by the Nazis, and he got out of the fence, stole an airplane, and flew himself back behind.
What?
Yeah, he got out of the enemy lines and flew home.
That's insane.
Yeah. He said he found one with gas, but it was all shot up, and he just got in it, and he said he didn't even head to the runway. He just hit the throttle, went across some grass, and took off.
Wow. Hey, we just got a delivery. Oh, I know what it is.
Hold on. Sometimes my airplanes don't start back up.
Sometimes my airplanes don't do what I tell them to. Hooah! Yeah, that's insane story, man. turn on updrafts there in the real flight map and then fly gliders. Well, we could totally do that.
All right, I'll do it. Let's see if I can do it right now. Bonk.
Wow, some thermals. It's more fun in real life, though, I gotta admit.
Thermals. Dynamic.
Think I can thermal in Extreme Flight Edge?
Wind. Increase.
I can sure crash one, I'll tell you that.
Wind. Speed. Increase. All right. Let's see how that works.
Did I get a glider? Let's see what we got here. Beep, beep. Show me all your gliders. It's a bird of time. Killer, ancient, classic, nostalgic airplane.
All right, James Dean's at it again. I have yet to be able to hang gear over the top. It just
Fling. There's a hand launch plane. Let's
has
try
a-
that. Let's see that. How do I fling it? Oh, it's on a bungee. Holy crap. Okay. Yes. All right. Really small.
It's kind of fuzzy.
Am I hitting the thermal? It's hard to tell.
This is almost as boring in real life.
Shut it. Not boring.
Oh, wait. What's going on? This screen messed up here.
I just flew under the billboard. Okay, we need a better airplane.
Oh, you know what the best airplane is for this?
What's that?
I'm just going to show you.
There's the kunai.
Let's see if it's still in here. Multiplex.
They've got a hawk. That's pretty cool.
Oh, there it is. This is my most favorite. Oh, shoot.
Ah, the Mistral. That'll work.
All right. If you want to do some FPV winged flight, this is the bird. This plane will take you anywhere. It's the Easy Star.
The Easy Star. Classic.
Oh, it can bounce it off the ground if you're careful.
This thing has flaps too. Yeah, nice. Okay.
Even get a different
Back,
view here.
back to Extreme Flight here. I just really like this edge. It's hard to get me to fly anything else, really. I guess Doc did this one. He did a really good job with it. I love the color scheme, too. The white and red one.
I'll jump off me as soon as I crash.
Holy
Boy.
smokes. Yeah, I'm looking at your screen now.
This thing needs some rudder.
Dude,
Man.
I've never tried it, but I've always thought about it and want to do an FPV view from like that angle, like
Yeah.
looking behind the wing.
With a carbon fiber rod.
Yeah.
So if you have an Easy Star and you want to do this, all you do is you epoxy on an extension to your rudder, and it will make it come alive. I never really had to do it with my elevator. All right, this is probably getting boring. James Steam, I'm coming for you.
Did I talk last time about my new soldering station, Jim?
No, I love soldering stations.
I got a new soldering station. I've had a Weller for a long time. I think our buddy Chris Woodward gave it to me.
It's an industry standard, the
Yeah.
WELLER.
Yeah, it was a good one. It was one of those, had a control station with a variable temperature knob and all that stuff.
What temperature did you run at?
I don't know. I turned it on probably 3/4 of that knob. I don't know what it even was. But so now I got one, a station on Amazon. It's like $150, and it's got basically it's like a Hako. It's got a Hako iron. It uses the Hako tips, but it's not a Hako, but it's just like one essentially. But it's also got a hot air station attached to it.
What? What do you do with
So,
that? Oh.
well, several things, but one thing was I kept using like a lighter to do heat shrink,
Yeah.
and it would always, char and get like black. All the heat shrink stuff looked pretty bad, and then you're dealing with open flame and some stuff. So the hot air station has a heat gun, and you can do so it's great for shrink and heat shrink. It's easy, it's nice, it's got a stand. It's just a beautiful setup. But you can also, every now and then, I'll deal with some SMD resistors or something on circuit boards, or have to like pull one off of the speed controller to replace or something. And doing it with a soldering iron is workable, but having a hot air station makes life so much easier doing those kinds of things. So it's kind of multi-purpose. But I love having the station, and it's got like memory, so I can set different heats for both the iron and the hot air gun temperature. Yeah, I love it. So I've been having some fun soldering with that joker lately.
Can I get it off the ground? Yes.
Sam's moving his PC.
Moving
A lot of people are reworking home offices right now. Oh.
This is the beauty of a 3D field.
So I never noticed this before, Jim, but you know how when you reset your airplane, it's transparent,
Yeah.
semi-transparent, and you can't do it. So this edge, when it is in that transparent state, there's actually like looks like a stress ball squishy face guy. It's a round head with a big grin and like evil looking eyes.
Where?
But when you move the rudder, his face moves around. But when you fly and take off, the transparency goes away and becomes opaque, and it becomes a solid fuselage, and you can't see. The guy goes away. He's still in there, I'm sure, but he's covered up, so you can only see him when you reset your plane, and it's kind of transparent.
Wow.
It's like I don't know if it's a little Easter egg or what, but. Didn't there used to be Easter eggs in real flight? Like
Yeah,
if you traveled in 3D fields to places, there would be things.
There's a gnome in every field.
Ah. Do you know where the gnome is on this field?
No. Well, I'm probably in a position to go find it. I'm sure I did at one time. I used to always place a gnome, but I know they put a gnome in every field because I read it in an old interview I did. I have no idea where I am.
Oh, Nick's in the chat. Is Nikolai in the game? Is that him hovering the...
I see an N over here.
I can't read the name on top of the thing from here. But...
There he is, yeah.
Is he hovering the edge? Yeah. Coming with you, Nick. Woo! If I can get this thing settled down. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, we just touched.
Man, this is pretty cool.
Don't touch the tips.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I knocked his wing off.
You can do it, Nick. You don't need that wing.
I knocked the wing.
You gave it up.
I win.
Want to go look at the...
Ooh, somebody's flying a heli now.
The live chat over here. You can see it in the sidebar. Ooh. Nikolai's there. Sam Clem. Luke Ackerman. Shelby Vall. World famous Shelby Vall. 9-time FPV Fun Fly champion.
You've seen the gnome, right, Jim? How big do you think it is?
He's about half the size of a human.
About half the size of a human, and I don't know if it's in every 3D field or not, but...
So, Jason, I had the idea of somehow importing those cardboard stand-up people.
Yeah.
And then getting us and other people on there.
Yeah. Is that possible?
I have to check with my contact over there.
Ah, yeah. Well, at least you know a guy, right?
Yeah, I know a guy. He can tell me.
I tell you, I haven't flown real flight in quite a while until you got this field set up, and I love it.
I have some big real flight news, and it's scary at the same time.
Uh-oh.
I got invited to fly with the Horizon people tomorrow at 5 o'clock.
Yeah?
So they're doing that live Horizon real flight stream.
Nice.
Yeah, well, then it occurred to me, this is like David Payne and Allie are going to be there, right? Have you ever flown with them in real life?
Yes.
It's competitive. That's the word I'm looking for. And I thought, oh my gosh, I got to figure out what I'm going to fly. I got to think about maybe what I think between my Easy Star, maybe an Extreme Flight plane, or I'm going to download that Jace plane because I know it's on their server. And then I guess I will just see what happens.
Yeah. Well, so what's the premise? Are you guys just chatting, hanging, and flying, or
yes.
is there like a...
If you go and look it up, because that's what I did, I thought, man, I need to see what they do. They get like 5 or 6 Horizon guys, and then they all fly around just like we're doing right now, except with the whole crew.
Nice.
So last week, maybe the week before, they had Jace. That's the one I'm watching to see, just to make sure. I need to prepare for something. Like they're like, let's all fly. You know, when they go to Jonal and they all put 28 pilots on the field, and like that could be a thing. Maybe I need to get a warbird I like, you know.
Does Jace just wear it out in real flight like he does in real life?
You know, I gotta say, in real flight, everybody flies like Jace.
Yeah.
So I have a little faith. You know, I always
probably a little more precision there with Jace.
I always have a low expectation of my skill sets, but I do all right in real flight.
Oh, check this out. So Sam's got the skinny on all the real flight tricks. So he says hit F in flight to cause an in-flight failure, and see if you can fly. I blow off my wings and race around the ground with my real flight. So if I hit F, let's see what we get. Boom! Oh, my vertical just flew off. What if you can stack them? Oh, I just blew a wing. Oh, that's a much easier way to blow a wing off. Landing gear.
I got nothing.
Oh my gosh. You lose complete radio control?
No, I've got a rudder. That's it.
Oh, I keep dropping like wheels or something. There goes the vertical. There goes a wing. There goes the other wing. Oh no. Eject the canopy? That's hilarious. Did not know you could do that. Now I'm dropping my tail.
Where are you at, Jason?
Oh, there goes the landing gear. Vertical. Wing. Oh, I bet you can disintegrate the whole plane by hitting it over and over again real fast. I'm gonna get real high. F. Look at that, just shedding parts like nothing.
We could probably create something you could buy to do that to a real airplane.
You seeing this?
Yeah, I've got the camera.
Every single thing.
Now you need the pilot to jump out. This might be more fun than regular broadcast. All right.
Oh, that's great, Sam. Thanks for that.
Nikolai, I'm going to you. I want to see you blow every piece off your airplane.
Oh, is that Nick talking? Oh, I'm hearing some non-English. I don't know what that says.
Nikolai's from a foreign country, right? Based on his name.
There's somebody else in the chat in the game that's
there we go, Nick.
Got their mic on with audio. I'm hearing some music.
Straight to bomb.
Woo! Oh yeah. All right. I flew there yesterday, but I'm not home today, so I can't fly. Planes, archery, table tennis. All cool hobbies. Well, the server is, I believe, live just about all the time.
The only time it's not live is if I got to do something. Like restart.
I don't know what this is. And they can't hear me unless they're on the live hangout.
That's right. We got Tally Karim. We got Evo. Oh, we got a lot of people up in here.
Yeah, dude.
How do I get back to my own airplane? Oh, what is that? I haven't seen this trim scheme, have I?
I don't know. Is that a cap? I can't tell.
Maybe this is the Jace scheme I downloaded but have yet to use.
Oh, because, yeah. If you haven't seen that, yeah, it is a cap.
Let's see if I have it. Select airplane.
Cap 232. Oh, it must be a stock one because I see it on my screen.
I wonder how it flies.
It's probably the Great Plains cap of olden days. Cap used to be one of my favorite airplanes in the early days of 3D, like before it was really a thing. But then the edges and extras really took over, I think.
It flies like a real airplane. I
In
mean,
the MXs, yeah.
they all do, but this really does.
Can you believe we were around for Kike Simonzini and the Frank Knowles in the early days of 3D?
Oh, man. I don't like to think about it. Hello.
I remember when nobody knew how to hover, or nobody could hover, or did hover.
And there was a big debate on who started it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing flies like something you might buy at the shop.
Yeah. Oh. I believe 3D flying is what really excited me about powered planes, because when I started the hobby more than 20 years ago, it was all sailplanes. I would just go to the slope in the mountains of North Carolina and have some fun with sailplanes, and then started getting into power planes a little bit, but it was really to do aerobatics in 3D. And
Now, did you go straight into being a profile brother, or did you?
I pretty much did. You know, the reason why was because I was a college kid and didn't have a whole lot of money, right? And the profile planes were super affordable compared to the giant scale stuff, you know, and
Yeah.
the big 3D planes. And the profile planes could do all of it,
Right.
you know, and help you learn and survive even a little bit more durable.
At the time,
And they were cheaper. So it was like, yeah, I was all up into that.
they were the smallest plane that could fly that way. back
Yeah.
then.
This was before the foamies and the shock flyers, you know, that stuff didn't exist yet.
And gyros.
Yeah.
I mean, the design was the gyro at the time.
Yeah. And then we got foamies and the SPAD planes, the pizza box flyers. Those were some Harrier and Sons of guns, man. I set up so many night flying pizza box flyers out of Coroplast. And the string LED lights. Or it wasn't really LED, I don't know what it was. Some kind of like glow wire.
Oh, that's a Jason Cole landing right there.
Nice. I guess this is what we do now. We sit around and fly and we talk about the good old days, huh?
I remember.
I am getting better at my right rolling Harriers now. I feel definitely probably not comfortable enough to try it in real life yet, but it's getting better.
You know, having the sticks on the screen is awesome because you certainly don't get to see that in the field.
Yeah, holy big, what is that, a GB? Let me turn around. No, somebody's got like a 100,000% edge.
Okay, so Jason, see if you can hide that user.
Why would I hide that user? That is amazing.
Well, somebody on the thread said, hey, there was a giant airplane and it was always in the way. And I said, you can hide it. But I don't think as the host of the multiplayer, I can hide anyone. I can ban them, but I can't hide them.
Okay. Well, he went away, so I don't even know who it is, or the plane changed or something, or he's flying it. I just can't see it. I want a plane that big.
Just got to go edit plane and go into the scale.
Oh, there he is. Let me see if I can figure out who it is. See if I can hide him. I don't know if that's a thing. But...
There he is.
Can you see what user it is?
It's Rory RC Tooling. Rory does this all the time.
So where would I don't even know.
Go to multiplayer and see if there's an option in there for you.
I see host options, which I don't know why I would have that. I can manage the band list.
I don't know why Rory would fly a big old airplane like this.
Why wouldn't you? It's so awesome.
Well, maybe my theory is that he's trying to take out all the other airplanes.
Alright, so I don't see any options in the multiplayer thing for
Really?
getting rid of some people.
I'll have to find that.
Alright, what am I missing here? A couple days ago there in RCGroups was the most populated maps. Nice. That's cool.
What?
Sam says a couple days ago in RF Online, the RCGroups field was the most populated map.
Wow.
Real Flight, I hope, can add Inductrix, Tiny Whoops, and Tracks maps in the future. Yeah, that would be super fun. Make up some like mock houses. You know, people set it up in their houses and do some like LED lit tracks and stuff. That'd be so cool. For Real Flight 10, add snow and ice. Yeah, that'd be fun. Okay, well, I can see how the giant airplane would be annoying hovering in your face.
Yeah.
When trying to fly airplane.
I can fix that.
I can see that.
Now he will come back because he's done it to me before.
There should be, yeah, I don't know. I mean, you can only do what you can do, but you'd think there'd be some options where you can limit certain things.
Well, and like turn off smoke.
Yeah.
The best thing you could do is make it a fun fly. That limits like bullets and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I think somebody was asking about that the other day. He's like, can I shoot my gun? It's like, I think it's all disabled. This is pretty cool, man.
What are you doing this weekend, Jason?
You know, I don't know. I finished the honeydew project, which was putting up a fence at the backyard.
You know, it's my wife and my son's birthday on Saturday.
Yeah. Happy early birthday, man. What you gonna be doing? Anything special planned?
She wants to go drive around. We put in a above-ground garden for her and Maeve. Truman got a new Alienware R8 computer.
Yeah. Oh, well, you guys should get in a couple of VR headsets, and that way you can like pretend go to dinner at a restaurant.
Well, we talked about having a VR party for Truman, but no one seemed as keen on that as me.
Yeah. It'd be cool. Well, I hope you get to do something cool on your birthday. You can go downtown and protest with all the Open Up Tennessee people.
No, I'd be one of those nurses standing in the road. Did you see that nurse with the sign that said, "See you soon"?
Well, it ain't seeing you soon in Sweden. They're doing pretty good without any lockdowns.
Not anymore. Did you not read that article today?
Oh, they're doing fine, yeah.
That's not what I read. We'll find out. That's what
you mean you believe something the media's telling you? Come on.
Oh my gosh, man.
Let's talk about JFK and Hoover.
I go to all the outlets.
What else can we be politically incorrect on right now?
Well, I I don't want you to use the term guys anymore. Like, hey, you guys. It's a microaggression, and I don't appreciate it.
Be like, what's up, all genders, creeds?
Well, this is where y'all comes in. Y'all is
Y'all.
what an awesome term created by Texans.
Y'all's not racist?
No, man, y'all
That's
is a
good, dude.
Spanish form of ustedes.
Ustedes.
Am I gonna do it? Am I gonna do it? Am I gonna do it?
Are you gonna do it? What are you gonna do?
Well, I hung it from the,
Yeah.
tail wheel at least.
I gotta look over at your screen sometimes. Nice. Well, it's been 45 minutes, man.
All right.
RF 8. Hanging out. Anybody have any questions in the live chat? Any topics you want us to discuss?
Where is it? My airplane's up there.
I can actually get it to stick. Is that what you did, like with the landing gear?
Well, I wanted to hang it from the front landing gear.
Ah, on the very top. Did you do that from third person or for like behind it?
I was doing that from just standing on the runway.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. All right, I'm about to join you. I think you go static at some point. Oh, I hit it. All right, I am man. I remember doing that with the shock flyers and stuff in gyms while running them.
Were you there when we were in New York and there was this huge McDonald's sign next to the highway?
Jason Shulman? Yeah.
Yeah, you were there?
I wasn't there, but I heard about it.
Dude, that McDonald's sign wasn't normal height. It was like triple height. And
Yeah.
we said, can you hover that foamy between the arches? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, there's no way. It was nighttime. It was windy. It was winter.
Yep.
And he did it.
Yep.
It's the first cool thing I've ever seen anyone do.
You're like, no way. That's awesome.
I'll just keep this camera right here.
There's a lot happening on the billboard right now.
Hey to Chris Henson out there. I hope you're seeing this, Chris. This was my biggest goal, was to make a billboard.
Yeah.
I always wanted to do it.
Was it a stock thing, or did you have to build it from like random blocks and parts and things?
Yeah, I had to use multiple pieces and then import.
Yeah. Nice. It looks legit, man.
It does. I had to resize that image over and over and over to get it just right.
Uh-huh. How did you get it to stick? I keep flipping over the top of it.
I know, it's like it just doesn't want to do it. James D. All right, well. All right, we got a few more, and then we're going to jump out of here. Oh, we got 3. This is awesome. I love that GB. I want to own one. I'd have to buy a trailer.
Yeah, you would want one. That would be so fun to have.
You could have a trailer just for the GB. It'd be shaped like the GB.
Yeah.
You put it in, and the top opens up, then you clamp the top down over the top. You can only have one airplane.
Yeah, that's it.
Full commitment.
Oh, man.
It's your last try, Jason.
I don't know if I'm going to get it. I feel like you got to get it just... no. Okay. It's so hard to judge depth perception except off that shadow.
I wonder if these other people can see us, know that we're live right now, or if they're just doing what other pilots are doing.
That's a good question. Oh, I got smoked out. It's completely black.
Hey, you did it now.
Did I?
Oh,
Oh, now it's falling over.
somebody smoked you out?
Oh, I got nothing but a black screen.
I know who did it. If you get smoked out, turn your particles off. I know who it is. So uncool, man. Why?
But is there such thing as black smoke on here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's usually used by trolls.
Okay, it should be gone now. Did you
Yeah.
get rid of them?
Yeah, is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
Man, so uncool. Why are you gonna be uncool like that, Rory?
That's funny.
Back away a little bit. Well, all right, Jason, that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, man, lots of fun, dude.
We got to figure out how to do this on a weekly basis. I think I'm going to create a new concept soon, but I want to try to get Jason here and Chris. I talked to Ben yesterday. No, Ben today, and Ben was busy. So I want to get Ben Fisher, Chris, and Jace going, and then we'll call this Fun Fly a done deal, and then we'll figure out the next one. So I've had zero, other than like your black smokeout issue. And once again, if you go into well, let's do it. Let's show it so other people will know what to do. If somebody tries to smoke you out
and you have no ability to remove them,
go into effects, and nope, that's not it. Particles. Go into scenery and particles and uncheck particles, and that'll take all their black smoke.
Are you in RF9?
I'm in RF8.
I'm in 8. I don't see a thing called scenery.
How about view? Do you have view?
I have view, scenery,
particles.
Okay. Particles? Okay.
And that'll take all the smoke away. The other thing that if you're hosting your own, I go into start game, and then I go into Fun Fly No Weapons. And that takes away their ability to shoot weapons.
Yeah.
But you can't really stop a guy like that other than banning him because he'll come back. But
right.
Whatever. All right, everybody. Hey, Jason, looking at live chat before we get out of here. And is there anyone we need to talk to?
Thanks, guys. That was fun. James Dean, RC here. Fun flying. He was in the live hangout.
Awesome. Well, I'm
good flying with you, man.
I'm glad we did that today. And once again, the Horizon piece, it should go out on Facebook tomorrow starting at 5. So I got to tell my wife I'll be late for dinner. But from 5 to 6, I have no idea what we'll be doing. I'm going to practice flying a little bit, though, I got to say.
Nice.
I can tell old stories about David Payne.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, y'all. RCGroups.com. Go check us out. I want to say that we are in a pandemic and we're having social distancing and all that stuff. But the insight I'm getting from the hobby is that people, well, I can tell you, people are on the site in a big way. And I was just on the phone with some advertisers yesterday who said they're selling like crazy. So while you have to keep your distance, you're be in your shop and build and fly and do all the stuff you want to do, especially if you're flying in your house, which would be cool.
That's right.
So there's good news and bad news. All right, y'all, simmer down now.